You are welcome back to your most authoritative news analysis platform, Newsfile. And as always, I've got my take, but I invite you to read my take on my JoyOnline.com. Today, I have continued the education on the right to information law to assist and empower you so you will know how to request information, and when your request is declined, what exactly to do. But for the start, as I have told you, I'm going to dedicate a lot of time helping all of us to understand the right to information law, and then later in the year, I'll be doing quite a lot also on elections and how the laws speak about elections, what you can do, what you cannot do. But for now, I have been focusing on the structures that have been set up by the law, Act 989, to help its smooth implementation so that your rights to access information will not be frustrated. And I have been asking the President why the Right to Information Commission has not been set up yet. There's a Right to Information Commission that is the implementing agency of the law. We pass laws in this country, but we never really postpone the implementation. When it came to this law, we decided to postpone the implementation for 1 year. Yet, this is the law which is one of the major or the best tool in the anti-corruption fight. So why is there a seeming inertia in making it, come into roll out properly and work well? And if you thought that you could be jubilating about the passage of this law in 2019, yes, 1992, we discovered that it was important for public to have access to public information, but it has taken us so long to now put it into a law. Article 21, Clause 1F is clear that we are entitled to public information. After all, it is generated for us and on our behalf and with our money. There is no point. It's actually a bit of a joke to want to jubilate at this time. And I've been reading about this book that a good friend of mine, a law teacher, Dinah, bought for me during her legal vacation. And I realized that in Finland and Sweden, they had been cherishing these principles and implementing them as far back as the 17 and 1800s and passed their laws in those era. So there's nothing to jubilate about. If we have been able to pass it into law in 2019 and postpone the implementation to 2020, let's do it and do it quick. As it is now, it is the commission that people can make appeals to. It is the commission that will solve people's problems when they make applications to information officer to an institution and is not granted or is refused. When they make the next appeal, which is the internal review, to the head of the particular institution and they are not granted, this is where they go. It is the commission that will compel these institutions to do the right things. It is the commission that has power to exact administrative fines on these institutions for them to implement the law. In the absence of the commission, people's way out, when they have been denied in the process, will be to go to court, to the High Court. And that was one of the major reasons we decided to pass the law, because the scanty Article 21 is not enough. If in the end we are going to be asked to come and apply for information, and yet our last resort, so to speak, will be to still spend money and time to go to court, then what's the purpose of passing the law? Let's get it done. The Right to Information Commission must be in motion right now. Thank you very much. You can read my take on my JoyOnline.com.